We have it. There we go. What's up, you guys? So what I kind of want to go over with you is talking about your stories, like specifically Facebook stories, but if you're linking them to your Instagram, all the better, because it's even more people to see your stories. So how to get into like a good rhythm of them, what to post on them, not to feel anxiety about doing them, like things like that. And I can totally pull up my phone screen and do like tutorials with you guys really quick and show you how to like make it easy, right? Like don't overthink it, and like just have it be fun so you don't get anxiety, because I was there before and I know the anxiety of, creating those stories. So what I will say is, as you're on social media, right? When you're on Facebook, I'm going to talk a lot about Facebook because most of you are building this business on Facebook, right? So the news feed, right? The news feed is your resume. That is where people see everything about you. They can scroll down your news feed for like 100 posts and they're going to see your family. They're going to see your kids graduating. They're going to see your dog. They're going to see what you're cooking. Like your news feed is when people come to stalk you. That's the stuff that stays. So in essence, you don't want to overpost on your news feed, but you want to like make it so that when people come, they know what you're about, right? And you don't want to be just about product. You want to be about you. Like you want to attract your people, right? So stories, the cool thing about them is that stories have the ability for you to get people behind the scenes, right? So people can be, hold on one second. Sorry, my kid. Elise, I just want this. Oh my gosh. So stories last for 24 hours, right? So if you guys don't know this, let me pull up my screen so you can see it. Where are we at? Here it is. Share screen. Hold on. There it is. What is my phone doing? What is my computer doing? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Hold on, you guys. Let me shut this. Share screen. There we go. Okay, you can see my phone screen, right? Yeah, okay. So when you're on your news feed, right? If you go to the top, these are stories, right? So stories have the best prime real estate, you guys, on the news feed because they're right there at the very top. They also, like I said, only last 24 hours. So you can be super spammy. You can like have fun. You can tell stories. You can like ask questions. You can like really engage with your people behind the scenes. So one tip I will give you, right? And I've taught like a couple people this over the past like year. If you can have your front picture, your front slide, something engaging that people want to click on, you're going to suck them in. So like, see my girl Sophie right there? I've trained her a lot on stories. Like she's making a goofy face. So you're like, and look, she's flexing. So you're like, what the hell is she doing? So you want to click on it. If you see like Samantha, her kid's on the floor, you're like, all right, that's kind of funny. Allison, she has a freaking bearded dragon on there. You're like, oh, cool. What's that? Sometimes when other things are on there that are like salesy looking or, stuff that's like not appealing, like it's not going to draw someone in. So if you can think of like, what can I put as my first slide, right? I see some leaders in Modere, they put like a hot guy on there sometimes just to like get you to click on it, like eye candy. They put like, like a, oh my gosh face, or you know what I mean? You don't have to do it every time.
She knows this because she clicked on it.
I do. Yes, I click on it because of the hot guy. So you don't have to do it every time. But if you like, because granted, sometimes you're just on vacation and you're just posting stories. You're not going to like try to make it attractive. But if you're sitting here in the morning and you're like, let me try to like, from a marketing standpoint, put something to like suck people in. If you can do like goofy, silly face, boomerang, dancing, your kids, whatever, it's just going to like pull people into your story more, right? So stories, like I was saying, have the ability, like there's Jen on our team. Like you're like, what the heck is she doing? Stories have the ability to give you, help you create connections with your audience. The other day, I think I said it in our team chat or somewhere, I was watching stories on Instagram for a few minutes and Jason Momoa popped up and it was cool. He was like at the Oscars, but he was like behind the scenes in his stories, like showing you how he was icing his hernia. So it was kind of cool that like he was showing you like what it looked like behind the scenes, like this is behind the stage. Like that's what you can do in your stories to get people to like see more of you. How are you living a healthy lifestyle? How is the making the money like providing for your family, right? So that coupled with like asking people questions, doing this or that, like you could literally put on 2 outfits. What should I wear tonight for date night? Neat, neat. What should I cook for dinner? Steak or chicken? What should I do for whatever? What's your favorite? And then the idea is that you go and create conversations with these people, right? Your nails. How many of you do your nails? Take a couple pictures of nails and do a poll on your story. And like say Lori voted on like the one that I thought that I hated. Like, really, Lori? You thought those were cute? Like, I don't know. I'm like second guessing myself. Like, what do you think, girl? And just send someone a voice clip. Say you do like a this or that. I do it with Frank all the time. Who ate the meal better, wings or pizza? I'll message people and be like, really? Wings over pizza? Come on. I thought you were my people. I love pizza. You know, just to like get goofy with people and then you create a conversation. So that is the idea of stories. Stories are you living, having fun, sharing the lifestyle, and then using the products as the commercials in the story, right? So just doing it over and over and over. And really quick tip, I learned this from Marina. When you post things like reels, right? So say you have a reel that goes viral or a reel that people are really engaging on, make sure that your content all aligns. So if you have people messaging you about something, talk about it in your story more because they're going to come and stalk you. They're going to come and see what you're doing. If you have something on your news feed, right, that like people are engaging on and they like it, tell them to go to your stories. Hey, go to my stories if you want to see more. I did that when we were in Daytona. First day, we were in bike week for 4 days. I took a picture, me and Frank having fun. Hey, if you want to see all the behind the scenes of this weekend, get in my stories. And then all weekend, I filmed everything we were doing, all the fun we were having. People were loving it. They felt like they were on bike week with us. So let's tie it into the promo because some of you are still wanting to share your code, right? How do you get out there and create these conversations and share these codes? So what you want to do is create FOMO, fear of missing out. This is my last coupon, you guys. Don't miss this. Oh my gosh, my phone unconnected. This expires in, am I still on? There we go. What happened?
There she goes.
You were frozen, girl.
I was like, what happened?
You were like Elsa and Anna for a second.
Yeah.
So where did it cut off? Talking about the promo, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So promo, what can you do? Get in your stories and create FOMO, fear of missing out. People don't want to miss out. I only have 1 coupon left. It expires tomorrow night. Don't miss this. You know, hey, I was just able to save my friend like $50 on 2 bottles of my favorite liquid collagen. Like, you don't want to miss this, right? Things that are going to like get them sucked in and, you know, oh my gosh, I don't want to miss that stuff, right? I'm trying to think. What other tips do you guys? Do you have any, Allison or Lori, for like the promo, like in your stories that you've noticed?
Yeah. I actually, Lori and I were brainstorming earlier, and I can show you, if you want to share your screen and cycle through my story, you can, but everybody loves this beaker. So my friend Tom is actually who gave me the idea because he just loves, he wrote back that he wanted the beaker. So he wrote beaker. So I made that as my first page of the news story, and it says, how would you like a little beaker? Oh. And then on the next one, it's like the Modaire's thing that they posted on Instagram. Sorry, I'm trying to get it. I don't know how to share it. It's just the picture. There we go. Yeah, just go to my story and then you can click it.
This is why I always get.
Sorry. So yeah, so I said, how would you like a little beaker? Apparently there's music. I didn't even know. And so, oh, my little arrow didn't show up. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. So, and then I just covered, sometimes I do cover the Modaire and sometimes I don't. I figure, you know, like they know what it is. People are not stupid, but we try to get them to have to ask us what it is rather than looking it up themselves. So, sorry, that was me. So sometimes I do go through the effort of covering the Modaire and sometimes I do not. I just feel like if I say enough about being able to give them a better discount and getting them the best promos and prices, then hopefully they'll come through me. But people that are going to search it on their own, they're going to search it on their own no matter what. You can't stop people from doing that.
Yeah. And I was going to say the reason why we cover, right? So some people ask, new social marketers ask all the time, customers ask. There's kind of two reasons. One, because you want to give them good quality information, right? You want to be able to give them information from the Real Results Room, directly from the app, directly from our stuff. Because at the end of the day, if you Google anything, you guys, people are complaining all over social media, right? So you can Google like the best hotel in the world and you're still going to have people complaining. So that's number one. And number two, like Allison said, to give them the coupon, to connect them to you, because unfortunately people do go to the website and they just shop. And then the company is amazing. If you don't know this, I'll throw this out there. When you hit Director 1 and Gold in Modere, there's like a whole pod of people that just go to the website and order without a code. When you're Director 1 and Gold, every month on the 16th, the company divides all of those customers up and they sprinkle them in every account that's Director 1 and Gold. You just get like random customers. They're like, here you go, we're going to pepper them in. So they do give them back to people, but the shitty part is that if you don't give them your coupon, they either go and buy it on Modere, or like even Frank and I have been talking to people recently that go to like Amazon and eBay. And I'm like, and then they pay way more and they're getting it secondhand from like, who knows where. I'm like, what are you doing? You know? So that's kind of why we cover it. So we can help, honestly. But yeah, sorry, Allison, you can keep going. And Allison just showed you, that's an example of her personality. Her people know that she's goofy and silly. So like she posts stuff like that all the time and they love it, you know? So you guys don't have to reinvent the wheel, but like be you, like be your personality is going to draw in your crowd of people. So have fun with it, be serious about it, whatever you want, you know, your people are going to identify with you and they're going to relate to you and how you're sharing.
I would also say that any or all of us would say you can steal our content at any time. So if you see something that you like, just hold your finger on the screen so you make the name go away and you can screenshot it and then use it for your own. And if it has something that's more personal on it, like my name or something that's just for me, you can easily put a sticker over it or bump letters that have a backer border on it or whatever you need. And that's kind of how I found my voice, was seeing a lot of people's stories. And then I would kind of pick and choose what I liked. And I would, or sometimes you just get inspiration. Like you're like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, but I want to make it my own. And then you can recreate it and put your own little twist on it. But any or all of us would say that if you see something that you like, please steal it and post it as your own. It's always okay.
Agree, 100%. And like everybody's so helpful, and that's the beauty of stories, right? Like whoever's watching Allison's stories, maybe we have team members in common, but that's pretty much it. Like my people aren't watching hers, so they're not going to be like, oh my gosh, you have the same thing as Allison.
Yeah,
my people aren't watching hers, you know?
No. It'll be very random that you'll have an actual friend that isn't part of Modere that is also friends with someone. And actually, if they are, then they'll be like, oh my gosh, there's Carrie and Allison both doing this. Why am I not doing this? You know, maybe they'll be inspired.
Yes, that I agree with you guys. That's like how stuff goes viral on TikTok. Like, you know, all of a sudden you see 40,000 people that are sharing, I don't know, that gua sha, whatever the heck that thing was, and everybody's like doing it because whatever, or the stamper with the eyebrow, like the eyebrow stuff, like it goes viral. So it's the same thing when we're all sharing this spoon. It's like everybody's like, damn, I'm seeing it everywhere, like I want it, you know, like is it really that good? So yeah, exactly. Do any of you have questions though? Like if you want to pop off, ask us questions. I can demo anything on my phone if you want to know how to like upload it, if you want to know how to boomerang it, if you want to know how to like put words on it, put polls on it, put questions on it.
I don't know how to do the boomerang thing. And also, if I have a video that I already have, how do you put it in the reel? Like I can put it, I guess I put it in the story and then it like chops it up into 15-second increments. I mean, is it better to like record it inside the story or, you know, do the reel first or, you know, that kind of thing?
That is a very good question. So sometimes we pre-record it And yes, it's always going to chop it up. So Instagram will only hold a minute. You can put a minute story, and then it's going to chop it up into 15 seconds segments. So if we've done a video that's 2 minutes, I go on my phone, I chop it in half, and then I get the first half and I put it in, and the second half and I put it in. It's a lot of work. But I typically record most of my stuff right in Instagram because it's easier.
I do not, because she has the skill of watching that little clock and I do not. So either she kicks me as we're getting to the end that you don't see on camera, or we just videotape it and let her do the work and chop it up.
Yeah. So I will say, like, Jamie or any of you, if you don't have your Instagram linked, I just like Instagram stories better. Like,
Gotcha.
It just has better features and it's prettier. So if you're not linked, if you go to the bottom where your name is and then go to the top where the 3 lines are, and you go to settings and you go to account, and then you go to, where are we at? Which one is it to make sure? Sharing to other apps. And then you want to make sure you're sharing to Facebook.
And then it'll go into your story?
It'll go automatically to your Facebook. Yep.
Into the story?
Yep. Yep. So like when you're doing it, that's where I like the boomerangs. So if you go to the main screen and where the story is at the top, if you just like hold, I think if you hold it down, it works. Yeah. Hold it down, hit add to story. And then like this is the story box. Oops. Sorry. Here we go. So if you wanted to boomerang, if you click this arrow on the side, you have all the options. So you could do create, boomerang, you could do hands-free. Hands-free is what I do when I record. Like I put it on my counter, I click hands-free, and then like I push the button and I just start talking like, what's up? And if I know I'm going to put words, I'll be like, check this out. And then afterwards, I put the picture or the words up there.
Right.
So then
I was trying to find boomerang. I could not find it anywhere on TikTok or Facebook. And I'm like, where the hell is this boomerang thing?
Yeah. So see the bottom, the little squares are filling up. And then as they're filling up, you get 4 of them.
Okay. On the circle?
Yep.
Okay.
So like the boomerang is right there. If you go to boomerang, you just like do it and you're like, and then that's your boomerang.
All right. So do you click on boomerang first and then record?
Yep. Right on the side. Yep. See it?
Gotcha.
It could be boomerang. It could be hands-free. It could be a picture. And then after you record, so say you did like a boomerang and you're like, blah, 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 blah. Then you go to the top and that's where you add your words and stuff. So you could add words like, hey, and then you can move it around. If you want to add a picture ever, the little paper at the top, if you click it, you can go to, where's my picture? There it is, picture. See the little picture guy right here?
Okay.
If you click that, you can go and you can grab like a picture and you can get it. And if you click on the picture, you can like make changes on the back, on the outline of it. So you can put it up here. And if you want to put like an arrow like Allison had, click the paper again, go at the top and put an arrow.
God bless.
Sorry.
Bless you. Oops, sorry, not that arrow. If you go to arrow, you can.
Oh, show her how to throw something in the trash.
Oh yeah, okay. So like that, like if you wanted to put the arrow big, you can have it. And then if you don't like something, like you want to take the words off like this, see the little trash can, how it popped up?
Okay.
You just drop it in.
Gotcha.
Yep. So when you hit that tape,
sometimes something will go in the trash when you don't want it to, and that is super annoying because
Right.
you're trying to put letters down at the bottom and you accidentally hover over that. If it starts to go little, just move it really quick away and then drag it from like the side and bring it over, and then that way you won't throw it away, but you can put it around that middle part. And then Tracy, you were asking, so boomerang is within Instagram, and that's like where you basically have a very short clip of a picture that's just going to keep repeating back and forth.
Right. Just kind of is the same thing. Like it's kind of like those signs.
Like, if you were like, you know, holding a drink, you could go like this. Like you could go like, yeah. So people do it with the trim on the spoon. Like if you have someone, it's hard because you would need somebody, like I've done it with my kids. I'm like, ready? I'm going to put this on the counter. I'm going to hold the spoon and do the trim, and ready? Push the button. And then you'll see the trim go up and down the spoon. You know? So you could do it like with your husbands and stuff. But
Right.
you have that, and when you click the paper, everything's here. So you can always like ask a question. And that's like, wanna try this? And then I do type me. I've been doing this because I have a lot of new followers on Facebook, and people that follow you that you're not friends with, if you try to tell them to vote on a poll, I can't see who's voting. So if I get them to comment in this box, I can see who commented.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. And I don't know, Allison, did your poll box update on Instagram? I hate the new one.
I hate it. I hate the new poll box.
That's
And
another
they
reason I
never
didn't put in
work.
questions, because the poll, well, yeah, exactly. It's not working for me.
They're
So
not working.
if you go to the paper, the poll used to be 2 little squares and people could click it easily. This new box, in my opinion, sucks. So I haven't been using it. But you could put like 2 things like, heck yeah, and tell me more. And like you can put that. You guys can try it. It has not been working for me and my people. So
Yeah, so if they're not your friend, then you're not going to know what
you don't know who
they
votes.
responded. But
Yeah.
they will if you put in, so you say type me, want to try this, type me. So what are you asking them to put in there?
Type me, like type the word me.
Okay, so then how do you know who typed me in there?
So when
It
you
does-
go to,
know?
Do you have any on your Facebook voted right
What's
now?
that?
I want to show her what it looks like.
The
Yeah, I want to show you. Hold on. So this is what it looks like when you're on a story. Like this is the one me and Frank did
I just
before.
had, like, several
So see
answers
how
there
like
already.
right there says type me, and he has 3 answers.
Okay,
So if he clicks on it, he could see who answered it.
gotcha.
If I just hit right here at
No,
the
I'm showing
bottom,
her.
the numbers. Oh, you're
It's
on
on the
mine?
screen.
Oh, you're on my Facebook?
Yeah,
He hacked my Facebook. You see that?
Quick.
I went that fast. He didn't even know what I was doing.
I know, right? You are
You
fast, Gary. I'm gonna have to
You are.
record you the next time I do a coaching session with you, so I can get all the info you're giving me.
Well, I recorded this so you could
Oh,
like
this is
rewatch
weird.
certain parts.
Right. Gotcha.
But I love like Instagram, you guys. Like, so when you're on here and you
Yeah.
type, like you can do like, hey, see all the words right here? Like I can change the font. So the fonts are cool. The fonts are cooler on Instagram than Facebook. Like you can change the color at the top.
Is there music at all?
Yes, there's music. So if I go here and I like say, hey, and you go to the paper again, everything's in the paper. The paper has all the cool shit. So you can go to music.
Wait, where are you getting the paper?
Or what do you mean paper?
Sorry. I call it paper at the top. See, it looks like a piece of paper.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So if you click
So you
that and you go to music, you can add in like. any
Where did you
song.
go to music? I didn't see how to click on music.
So sorry, paper
It's a Foo Fighters.
and then
tribute.
music right here.
Oh, gotcha. I
But
see it
you
now.
can also just search in that search bar. You can write music, you can write link,
Right.
you can write poll, question, and all of those little things will come up.
Okay.
Yep,
What's
gotcha.
like volume thing with the heart face? The 2
So
hearts
this
for
is
the
like
eyes.
a little thing where they can like slide. Like you can put like, do you like this? And they can slide their finger. It's like a vote.
All right. That's
And
cool.
you
And then I'll show you really quick how to put your link in here because I guess that's really important too.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one. too.
how do you can they click on the link or are they not able to click on it?
Yep, I'll show you. Hold on. So like if you were on Modair and you wanted to go, like say you're gonna link trim. Let's go. So if I get like
So
Allison,
we
you
could
probably like
put the
Carrie,
product
why are you so slow? All right, so say you were gonna do this duo,
Like, everyone's
right?
ever cute for that.
The line at the top, which is the arrow guy, top right, how you get your link. This is how we always share our link, right? So you click it, go to copy at the bottom. You're going to copy your link. Then go back to Instagram. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. Go to the paper again. See the link right here in the middle?
Yep.
Click that. Then you can go here and you can put paste. And then kind of cool, a feature that they added, you can customize the text on the sticker and you could put
I love
like
that.
click here to snag my faves. You can do that.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yep. So sometimes I do that.
That's
or
awesome.
I'll show you. You could do that and
That's
you can
awesome.
you can make it small. That's the smallest it'll go. So typically I do this and I'm like, I do this instead, like click here to snag my coupon. And then I'll show you.
Do you say $10 coupon or do you just say coupon?
Or you could say click here to shop this, click here to check this out. And then this I'll put over top of it. So if they click that, literally click that, like click here, like that link's going to pop up.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you could make the link go to anything. You could make the link go just to your, but always make sure you're signed in as you in the app.
On Modera, you want to make sure that you are here.
Yeah, you want to be, because if you're helping one of your customers, like I have a lot of my customers log in, so like just make sure you're not on somebody else's account when you share a link.
Gotcha.
Yep. So you could do like same thing. You could put like click here. I did this the other day. Click here to shop my faves. You could do that, and then just you put it over top of it, and then they can click on it.
So then they click on the orange thing, and it on the back of it shows up the one that you've got your link on it.
It's underneath, so it'll pop up.
That's cool that they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on Instagram or both Instagram and
Yes,
Facebook?
Facebook doesn't have links, right, Allison?
I'm not sure. Usually I make my story in Instagram and then I automatically share it to both. So I'm not sure if the link is live if they click on it.
I don't think it is. I'm like 95% sure that you have to do it on, see right here. If you were putting this story up, for example, this would be a good one for the link I just showed you. So if you were shopping and you had like BioCell, I should save this as my favorites. You guys are probably like, how do you not? So if I got this and I found the duo right here, same thing, click the arrow, click copy, go to Instagram, paper, click on link, put it here, and you don't have to make the sticker long, just type link.
Mm-hmm.
I have it, make it there, and then I could put click here to snag this.
So could we put our $20 coupon in that?
You
Yeah, I was just
cannot.
going to ask that too.
I mean, you could, and then you could just cross your fingers that the first person that grabs it gets it, like first person to get it.
Oh, we don't have to tell them it says $20.
Well, yeah, you could do your $10 coupon at any time, but you could say, hey, here's one last $10 coupon. First person to use it, it's yours.
Right.
You could. But then it sucks because you don't know who clicked it, because other people that might not get it, they might not message you and say, I missed out, you know?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So if they clicked on that right now, it would work. So I do a mixture, you guys. Sometimes I do it like this because some people, you know, they don't want to reach out to us. They want to shop. Sometimes I put the question box because those people want to interact. They want to grab my $20 coupon. They want to know, like, you know, behind the scenes or what I'm doing. So try different stuff, right? Like it's not one all come all, I'll be honest. And then just doing like a mixture of all different stuff. The other day, if you guys didn't watch the training that me and Meg gave, or did I should say, in the team page, I'm going to actually make a Canva with those ideas because those were really good, the ones that she spit off. So in your stories, you know, having fun, doing the this or that, filling in the blank. A really fun one that I want to do soon is like a get to know me. Like, ready, guys? Let's see how well you know me. Or, hey, leading up to the wedding, how much do you know about mine and Frank's relationship? And do like a fun series of posts. Like, how long ago did we meet? Where did we meet? And like, let people just have fun with it. So you guys could do the same thing. Like, here we go. Like, do like a, what is that? 3 truths and a lie or whatever. 2 truths and a lie. Like, which one do you think is the lie? And just have fun in your stories with people.
I like it.
Right? That would be cool because like you could create so many conversations with people. Like, how could you vote that? You don't know that about like me and Steve, like, you know?
I like it.
So any other questions that like, do you want me to show you anything else on here?
Well, so I just have one other question about like what you got up here. So you basically the click and snag is that they, like you said, they literally just purchase the BioCell and the trim. And do they get like $10 off when they order without even talking to you? Or when you have the $20 coupon?
As a new customer, yes, they will get, let me just take pictures of the stops moving. Oh my God, it's a boomerang. As a new customer, yes, they will get the $10 coupon if they like clicked on that. Yes.
So they can like literally, like you said, that link that you have linked is just the BioCell and the trim, and they basically can click on it and order it right then and there, and they get the $10 thing. But you have above there, I have a couple $20 coupons. Is that when people will maybe message you or, you know, and say, hey, I'd like to get, you know, the $20 coupon or whatever. And like you said, you get both of them.
Yeah, you could do a mixture. I mean, you don't want to confuse people, but I would like maybe one day run it with like just the duo. Like you just took it on the next slide. Hey, if you guys want to snag this, you can click here to shop it. And then like maybe the next day or later that night, you could talk about the $20 coupons if you have a couple.
Okay, so like because you had on there already that you had the $20 coupon, you want to snag one.
Oh, I just grabbed a picture that I already had. So I just like pulled it up so you can see it.
I got it now. All right, cool. So you wouldn't put both of those on there on the same picture?
Yeah, no, I just grabbed one that I had in my thing really quick so that you could see like what it would look like.
All right. And so when you have that, hey, do you want to snag one? That's when usually someone will message you from that.
Oh,
saying, hey, yeah, I'm interested. Okay.
Yep. They message and then like, I'll like, you guys, there are people always watching our stories, right? So like, let me show you that really quick. So
I love that because now I can see who's watching me without them commenting. I love that.
Yeah. So let me go to mine. If I was like on here and like, this was like last night. So like all these people are watching, right? And like this was this morning, for example. So I have 148 people that watched it this morning. I'll message people, you guys. Like I like to go to the bottom because it's like the people that like interact the least. And like I find people and I'll like message like Christine. Hey Christine, what's up, girl? Thank you so much for checking out my stories. I appreciate the support. Would you be open to checking out these products I'm using and loving? Would you be open to hearing how I make money from my phone? You know, I change the message up depending on the person. But like if I was looking at like Steph, I would click on her. I go and like look at her profile real quick. Like, is she in Modere? Because a lot of Modere people follow my stuff. If she's not, I might go and see like, do I want to stalk her a little bit? Does she look like someone that like I would maybe want to work with? And then I send a message, you know?
Cool.
Because guys, people aren't always going to reach out to us. Like, I'm going to be 100% honest. I've been doing this for 3 years, 4 probably now. And I still reach out to people and they're like, I was wondering what that stuff was. I was been watching you for a while. And I'm like, well, why didn't you click the button? You know? So, I don't know. Cool. Yeah. What else? Can I show you guys anything else? If you get up a story a day, right? Like you guys aim for 1 a day to start. And then when you get more comfortable with it, do more. Like, you know, have fun, tell a story, take your products, do some cooking, some meal prepping, some meal planning, like exercising, going for a walk, going on a vacation.
Definitely put your journey into your stories, before and after pictures. Like I always call them before and now, because it's not after, it's just current, right? So it's before and now. And like I just posted a picture the other day. I thought that after 6 months of being on the products, I looked better and my skin felt better. Now, another year later, I couldn't get over how much better I looked from my 6-month picture to my 18-month picture. And I posted that. And I have people that are messaging me now that I reached out to a year ago when I really first just started. And now they're like, holy cow, she's still doing that. And she looks better than she did then. And I need to know what that stuff is. So literally every client that I signed up last week, they reached out to me, which never happens. And I couldn't believe it. Like, probably 4 or 5 people were like, all right. And they act like they're doing you a favor. They're like, all right, tell me that thing that you're doing, you know, like I've been hounding them and I haven't, you know, I'm just posting my pictures that they're seeing every day, but just be consistent. Even if it's something dumb, just put something in your stories. If people are going to get used to seeing you show up in their stories, just keep putting pictures there. And it doesn't always have to be Modere related. I remember hearing Justin Prince say that your story should be like a TV show, and the content should be like your life, your pets, your funnies, your quotes, your this, your that, and the commercials should be the Modere information, so that they are always reminded that, oh, there's that girl doing that thing, or there's that guy doing that thing still, but you're not like Modere, 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 you know, and like then they're just like, ugh, all she does is post stuff about that Modere. I want to see what she's doing in her life. So then you can show yourself using it in your life while you're on vacation, while you're on the go, while you're in your car because you forgot your packets and you have your trim in the car. You know, all the crazy stuff that I do is just, I just make fun of myself is really like the point of it. I try like, I don't want to say self-deprecating, but kind of self-deprecating. Like, you know, you make fun of you before they can make fun of you. And if they don't like it, hey, Haley, if they don't like it, they should just not watch you, you know, but they're going to watch you. They're going to.
And you know what Allison just reminded me of, you guys? I heard this from one of the influencers at Modere one time. And when I say an influencer, like she has, I think 300,000 followers on Instagram. Like she posts the same content like every week, like the same types of stories. And like she basically says, like if somebody's already seen it, they just click through it. If they haven't seen it and they're brand new, they watch it. But like you can't assume, and I did this myself. I was almost going along the lines of Allison with my mentality for a while. I was like, damn, I don't want to post the trim again because like people have been seeing this over and over and over. But it's like you constantly have new people. And like maybe you did do it on Monday, but maybe Sarah wasn't on social media on Monday, so she missed it. So the next Monday when you do it, she sees it. Like, so doing it over and over is actually a good thing because people, like Allison said, identify you with when they want to feel good, when they want to look good, when they want to make money. They see that you're consistent and they're like, damn, I'm going to her.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And that's how influencers build their following, because influencers, it's the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. What about if they did random shit all the time? You'd be like, I'm not following her. Like, she's insane.
Right.
You know, like Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner is like constantly what? Like lipstick, whatever. And like, you know that. But then it's cool because she peppers in time with her kids. She peppers in, what am I doing behind the scenes? I'm traveling. I'm having fun. Oh, I'm doing my makeup. I'm doing a photo shoot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I don't watch her now, but I know like
And
what she posts.
entertain yourself. You know what? Have fun with it. If it makes you laugh, just have fun with it. Who cares? It's going to go away in 24 hours anyway. So, you know, and if you
Yeah,
really
like, sometimes the best stories are like when you mess up, like have a booger in your nose and like people reach out. They're like, I can't believe you posted
You
that.
can
Like,
tell how miserable we are when we do our stories and videos.
yeah. It's a real snoozer, Frank.
like it's for real though. Like I feel like I had something in my nose the one time and like my daughter reached out like, why would you post that? I'm like, I don't care. Like, who cares? I'm having fun. Like, you know.
Love it. All right, well, get ready. We're gonna have some fun.
Yay!
And now I was going to say too, is it good for us to all be like commenting and liking all of our stuff? Like, cause I think it would be good for us to like be friends on Instagram and Facebook so that we can comment on each other's to help each other's algorithms. I just didn't know if that was kind of like talked about.
Definitely. And I think I remember early on when I first signed up, Carrie had said, like, don't like pretend like you're some kind of like newbie customer and like ask questions. Cause if somebody wound up clicking on you and then they see that you have Modere stuff too. So just be authentic. Like if you're going to say something, like I always say something complimentary to like Lori, like I'll be like, your skin looks amazing. You know, it's something about what she's talking about, but like, it's not like, oh, how can I get some of that? Because I already got some of that, you know, or I'll say something like that. Like, I love this product, or you're right. Your skin, it makes our skin feel amazing. Or I'll like concur, but I won't fake it. And like, just be authentic, you know, don't pretend like you're like some person that's like trying to get information when you know you already have the information.
Right. Yeah.
Wait, she just reminded me. I want to show you one more thing I forgot. This is that brand new feature I was showing you guys the other day. So when you're on your stories, remember I told you the other day that you can turn it into a reel. So if you create the story on Instagram and then you push it to Facebook, or if you're not comfortable with that and you're just doing them on Facebook, when you're in your Facebook story, right? See this little at the bottom, share as a reel? You can share just this square, just this one segment to a reel. So like, say you have like, I don't know, earlier we were doing, or this one, say I want to make this into a reel, but it didn't have the words on it, but I just wanted to put like a song and like goofy stuff and me taking my product. I could click share as a reel. Hold on. It's not clicking. It did this to me the other day when I was trying to show you guys. Hold on.
Well, what I was going to ask you is how do you?
There you go.
Changed my life. Changed my life.
So that's it as a reel. So now right here, it's in the reel thing. It just clicked over, right? So if I go back, go to share as a reel. Now I'm in the reel dashboard. If I go to next, like it's going to be ready to share as a reel. So if you ever have a boomerang and you're like in your story, you're like, damn, this came out good. I'm going to turn this into a reel. Just turn it into a reel and put the music. So if you go back to the reel dashboard, you can add music right here. So I could go and add music like, I don't know, whatever's trending or whatever you pick. Can't stop, won't stop. Click it.
Do you have to share it right then, or can you do it at a later date?
You can do it
You
later.
have to share it right then when you do these. So if you want, you can like lower your voice. So like right now, it has the audio from the song and you can't hear my voice anymore.
Right.
So you could do that and then you can hit next and you can like turn it into a quick reel.
But so reels are short though, right?
Reels are on, how long are they on Facebook, you guys? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
And then where are they? And those last for a long time then?
Yes. So good question. Hold on. So when you are on your
Up
news,
to a minute, I'm
right?
pretty sure.
So when you're on your news feed, like this is my news feed, this is my resume. Like I told you guys, my resume is what people are going to see. When they go to my stories, which is in my face right here, you click it, they're in my stories, right? Those disappear in 24 hours. Reels, when you go right here, you can find my reels. And these last forever.
Gotcha. So
But
those
when
need
you're
to
in
be
the
good.
news feed, when you guys are in the news feed, Facebook's pushing reels right now. So if you scroll, watch. There they are. Third thing in my news feed. Here's all the reels.
Yep.
So they're currently something that Facebook wants people to watch. Because if you keep scrolling, you'll see them pop up again.
That's to compete with TikTok.
Exactly. I said this the other day. Like every social media platform is trying to keep people, like there's Frank's reel that popped up. Social media is trying to keep you on their platform. So Facebook wants you to hang out on Facebook. TikTok wants you to hang out on TikTok. Instagram wants you on to Instagram. So when you can create content to keep people on the platform, they push it more. Because they're like, cool, man, she's keeping these people happy on here. They're hanging out. Like, we're going to push her content. Like, that's the mentality.
So on a reel, when someone sees your reel, are they able to, like, are you putting like, you know, a link? Can you do any of that? Or is that going to be like, how do you like follow, like find out who's been watching your reel? Like where is that information? Like, you know, all of that.
So when you go, like, you want to make sure you guys have your follow on. So like right now, like every time I put reels up and stuff, I get new followers. So if you click on like followed by, you can see who's following you.
Gotcha.
And like this gives you an opportunity to connect with these people like I do sometimes. Like I don't do it all the time, but I know there are many people in Modere that send all of their new followers a message. And when you send a message, it's something super generic like, hey, Lori, what's up, girl? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Are you following me for health and wellness, to have a little fun and positivity? Or do you want to hear about how I make money from my phone? That's the message I send. Do you want to get healthy with me? Do you want to have some fun and a little positivity? Or do you want to learn how I make money from my phone? And some people write back, sure, tell me how you make money. Some people are like, I saw your reel. It looks like you guys are having fun. Just wanted to follow along. Cool.
Right. But at least you know what's going on with it.
Yep. So
And
you
so
can
you're
constantly
using
funnel people.
You message everybody that's following you.
I personally do not message every single one. I know a lot of people that do that with every single person on Instagram because Instagram is like, you know, a platform where you would see every single follower and they message every single person and ask them. because you're funneling people, you guys. You're constantly funneling
Right.
everybody you're in contact with. And think of it as buckets at the beach. What
Right.
bucket are you putting people in? Is it the bucket for the business? Is it the bucket for the products? Or is it the bucket of like, I want to get to know you better? Because they're in a funnel. You're constantly like funneling people, and because if they want to like get healthy, then they can go in Real Results Room. They can go and move and improve. If they want to learn how to make money, walk them through the process. Like, you know, share that with them. If they want to have some fun with you, cool. I'm happy to like, you know, cheer you along and
Be your entertainment.
that what?
All of the above.
Yeah, some people do say that. And then it's like, cool. You're like getting to know people, right? Again, you're socializing, you're having conversations, you're getting to know people better.
Love it.
You do want to make sure when you guys put content out that it's public and the public shows you the little globe, because that way everybody can see it. I get it. Some of us have kids and stuff, and you don't want to have like your kids maybe public. That's fine. But at the end of the day, if we're building a social media business, you have to be public, you know?
Right. And my family's just going to have to deal.
Exactly. Yes. But I mean, I'm more than happy. Like, I'm going to keep doing these little pop-up trainings, and like, I'll record them. I'll go over stuff. Like, I learn something new, literally, you guys, every day. And I learn it like this, just masterminding, listening to people, you know, show me how to do stuff. And I'm like, holy crap, I didn't know you could do that, you know? Or holy bananas, that's a great message. I never thought of like sending that out, you know?
Awesome.
And for me, it just takes practice, I'm sure.
100%. Like, listen, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's brick by brick, and it's there's a learning curve, right? Like, everybody sees what I do and they're like, you're good at this. Yeah, but I sucked like for a very long time.
Tell you how nervous she used to be doing stories and reels and TikToks, to the point where she was like sick to her stomach before she did them.
Very.
And I'm like, just do the video, man. Just relax. What's your problem? Just do it. But you know what I mean? She started out with now she's you know what I mean? The more you do it, becomes a reputation. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it.
Like, I'll show you right here. Look, this makes me cringe when I go into my memories every morning and I look at my posts. Like, this is horrible. Like, Monday. I posted that on Facebook. Like, are you kidding me? 1 down, 4 to go. Like, what the hell was I saying? Day number 3.
It was apparently Tuesday.
Like, what am I doing? You know, like, this is how like your social media evolves.
Scroll back and screenshot from 13 years ago and make that a post and be like, now every day is great. Like, every day is fun. I don't dread, you know, like I think you should make it like a reflection.
Here comes more genius, because we're working.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not dreading.
Go back to your memories.
Yeah, be like, look at me now. Look at me now.
You should do the one that says hi ho, back to work I go. You had another one like up there. That one right there is awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cringy. Like, I see this and I'm like, ew.
Yeah, now you look forward to Mondays.
I love
mean, I
it.
do, but I just see how like my content changed. Like, now I get engagement, and now I have like, you know, people where before nobody was looking at my stuff. It was horrible.
I love it. How fun.
So, all right, I'll let you guys, I think, yeah. I'll let you guys go. We do have, if you're on here and you're trying to share your code, like, let us try to give you some tips and help you. We have all day tomorrow. I would hate for you guys not to unlock that bonus before the end of the month.
Did we give them the loophole unlock at the worst case scenario?
No, but go ahead.
Okay, so loophole unlock. If you really definitely try to get a new customer, because that would be great.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably throw it in the chat tomorrow too. Go ahead, Allison.
Yeah, it's not really mean. It's just, you know, you might as well. You're going to help yourself out, right? So if you really, really don't come up with a customer, then make a new customer account with one of your links used for someone that's yourself, and just either an alternative email, or your husband or your son or somebody, your dog, you know, like, and then place an order that for a product that you're going to use anyway. You'll get, not for $99, get a bottle of trim. You'll get $20 off your bottle of trim. You're going to get 20 back, from your sharing it. And, it's a win-win, and at least you'll unlock your bonus potential. Did I explain that clearly?
Yes.
Okay. Again,
Well,
this is like the
different-
safety net. The safety net.
The only thing that needs to be different is the email.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to get in. Nathan doesn't have those codes, so I don't know what to do. Call customer service tomorrow.
Yeah. What do you mean he doesn't have the codes?
Well, I had signed up my husband and used my $20 code because the first 10 days that I had mine.
Oh, good. So you unlocked yours.
So I got that, but for some reason, when we go to his, it only shows the $10 share the love. He never got those $20 codes.
Are you looking on the website, or are you just looking on the app?
I looked at both places.
Okay.
So I know that Carrie was trying to figure it out, and I don't know. I think they were trying to fix it. I just need to look and see if they fixed it or not.
Yeah, I guess worst case scenario, call tomorrow to Modere. If you call, what state are you in?
Michigan.
So that's which time zone?
Eastern.
Oh, you are in the Eastern time zone. Okay. So that would be 9 o'clock. They open at 7 their time.
Okay,
So if you call right at 9 a.m., if you were able to, you'll get through the fastest and the easiest. You'll get picked up almost right away.
Okay, I'll do that because I don't.
Why? What are you talking about?
All I see is the share the love code still on his.
He's on Canada.
Weird.
Yeah, that's funny. I don't see the links when I go on the app.
Might
I can't
be.
always see them, but so far I have been able to see them on the,
What it is, I
the
told him
website.
it's $159.99.
On the computer when I the Zoom.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, good
That's
luck
why I'm
with that.
asking.
Kate.
I need to do.
Can I take a voice clip?
Guys,
It's not
All
a-
right, girls and guy.
thank you. Bye, everybody.
Hey, I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize we weren't muted. I'm arguing with him over a price.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it
Sorry.
out.
Love you
understand
guys.
What I'm saying. Sorry.
Right.
All right.
Peace out.
Here.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.